Hello everybody and thank you for clicking on this video. Sunderland's new home shirt is out, it's available, people are buying it, people are wearing it, and the consensus seems to be that it's bloody brilliant. And it's really great to see. I think it looks fantastic. I've ordered mine, a short sleeve version with the sponsor, because I quite like the sponsor to be honest. People out there who are going to be buying long sleeve versions without the sponsor, and in a few months time we'll get to see what the women's one look like. I have seen a few comments which has inspired this video today. Comments of people asking or suggesting that the shirt would look better if it was sponsored by Vaux. Now Vaux of course sponsored Sunderland from the 80s through to late 90s. Now the Vaux brewery closed down about a quarter of a century ago, and alcohol products are banned as sponsors on shirts. So that's impossible, right? Well, there is actually a way around this. A few years ago, a small craft brewery opened in Sunderland, going by the name Vaux, and they make really nice craft beers. And they're still going and they're doing really well, and fair play to them for that. So, they could sponsor Sunderland. Well, there's that problem about the alcohol ban. Well, a few clubs these days are getting around that by advertising a brewery's alcohol-free products. Manchester City have been doing it with Asahi, advertising the Asahi 0%, with the 0% just very small under the Asahi sign. York United have done the same with Carlsberg 0.0, and by the way, that's an absolutely unbelievable kit. And Barnsley have been sponsored by Athletic Brewing Company, who specialise in alcohol-free beers. Though Cambridge seems to be just straight up sponsored by a brewery, not even going with the 0% thing, so they just seem to have ignored that. So if the new Vaux created a Vaux 0%, Sunderland could be sponsored by Vaux 0%, with the 0% very small, so you can hardly see it, and that would be fine. But the new Vaux aren't going to be able to sponsor Sunderland because they're not going to be able to afford it. But hang on. The press statement for the new kit did say that from this season, Sunderland are going to be selling the women's shirts, complete with the women's sponsor. So, what if Vaux sponsored the women, and the women had Vaux, and then the little 0%? They could sell that. So then you'd have the new shirt with the Vaux logo. For me personally, I wouldn't go down that route. I think Vaux belongs on the kits that it was originally on, and judging from comments that the club have made, it looks like they're going to be going back and re-releasing all those old kits anyway, so you're going to be able to get your Vaux fix from those old retro kits. I mean, just look at this retro shirt that Coventry are selling. That's our old third kit, and that is just crying out for the old black Vaux along the front with the old ship badge on it, and that'll be one of the best sellers that the club's ever had. That's where Vaux belongs. We can celebrate Vaux. It was the greatest sponsor we've ever had, but we've got new ones that we can have. And one day I think we will come across a sponsor that will look great on our kits and everyone will agree on it. But the brilliant thing is, with the club now offering sponsorless ones, it doesn't matter if you don't like the sponsor because everyone's going to be able to get what they want.